Everyone, we want to welcome you to our inaugural podcast recording for She Said Copy Paste. And if you just really don't quite know why we named our podcast that,
Yeah, I don't know why.
click, click.
My mom literally took all of her jeans and just gave them to me.
Guilty.
Fortunately, you have some good jeans.
Thank you. As far as we know, she's doing all right.
Right, so far. Fingers crossed.
Right? Fingers crossed.
Well, we're starting this just to talk about life stuff. Nothing is really off the table. I mean, some things are, but
we have boundaries, but we're not offended by any questions, I should say.
Healthy boundaries.
Yes.
Very much healthy. I think we should start off with kind of our story, how we met. For those of you who don't know, I was adopted and I just met my lovely mother. How long ago was it? Almost a year ago?
Yeah, November, around the 1st of November.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year.
It's almost been a year since we've gotten to know each other. I posted a video on TikTok looking for my mom, and it just happened to blow up and go viral. Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, I found her 3 weeks after the video was posted.
Unheard of. Completely unheard of.
Crazy. It was crazy. And so we've just gotten to know each other over the past few months, and she's now my BFF. Besties for life, baby.
And she's my daughter bestie, so, it works out.
But yeah, I mean, how did you feel when I contacted you, or when you found out that I was looking for you?
I was so happy because I always wanted you to have have a way to contact me. I always wanted that, especially, when you turned 18, of age, I'm like, well, she can vote. She should be able to find me, for goodness sake.
I vote for finding my mom.
So unfortunately that did not work out, for reasons that we will not be able to discuss, but nothing that Rowan did, and nothing, of course, that I did either. It's something that, we both would have wanted. But anyway, I was very happy. I was apprehensive because I was really concerned that, that you might, Rowan, that you might be upset with me, be angry with me. And I told you that in our first conversation, if you recall, that I wanted you to always be transparent with me. And I promised to always tell you the truth and to be transparent with you as well about anything and everything. And if it's something I wasn't ready to talk about, and if it was something that you weren't ready to talk about, we would, tell one another that and be very clear about that. So I told you, I said, we've been through so much this past, you're going to be 25 next year, these past 24 years, of missing you, and you missed me. I can take it. Anything that you throw my way, I can take it, because nothing is like that pain of putting you up for adoption and missing you all those years and wondering if you're okay. So I was just glad that you're, want to be family, really, not just blood, but family. So long answer, but it pretty much covers all the bases of how I was feeling.
I mean, that's a great answer.
Well, it's true.
I remember when I think we had our first phone call, I was so nervous. And it's so funny too, because when we first corresponded, it was via email. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why, I was kind of dumb. I was like, oh, I feel safe doing it through email, because if it's through text,
no, that's fine. That's fine. It's more distant. Email is it's more distant. The written word, I should say, can be a bit more distant than actually connecting, verbally or even visually as well, via FaceTime. So it makes sense.
Let me feel it out.
Sure.
And then you were just so sweet, in all of our email interactions. Aww. And I was like, okay, cool. So then I think we exchanged phone numbers and then started texting. Mm-hmm. And you would always tell me that you loved me.
Of course.
And I was like, my heart.
Of
and
course.
It's so weird because it's an experience that not a lot of people get to have.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you just met your mom and now you're hearing her saying I love you for the first time. Yeah. But it meant the world to me. And then we hopped on our first phone call. I think I was on my way back home from Starbucks or something. I'm pretty sure that's where I was.
Yeah. It was your comfort. It's because that's your comfort thing, you know.
My
like,
car,
I'm gonna go get a coffee. Yeah. So
in my car drinking coffee.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I was just like, I was so nervous to talk to you, but it wasn't awkward at all. Like talking to you at first. It was just like we were blessed with personalities that blend right in, and
absolutely,
it felt natural. It really felt natural.
Yeah,
and then we graduated to FaceTiming. And I remember my friend Tyler literally brought Taco Bell to my apartment.
Yes, it was Taco Tuesday.
Yes, to celebrate.
I will always remember it. Tyler, we love you so much. If you're watching, which eventually I'm sure you will because you guys are like besties. Yeah. But which is awesome because I love you. But like I literally am always like in my mind, and I think I've said it a couple times to you, Rowan, I'm like, oh my God, it's Tyler Taco Tuesday. Tell Tyler Taco Tuesday hi.
Yeah.
He's forever emblazoned on my mind to be Tyler Taco Tuesday because it was a Taco Tuesday when our first our inaugural FaceTime conversation. Tyler came in, had a bag of tacos from Taco Bell, right? You said had a bag of tacos in his hand and was like, oh, hey mom. Can I call her mom? Can I call you mom? Should I call her mom? It was so cute. It was so cute.
I was like, yes, Tyler, it's okay. Just, did you bring the hot sauce? That's all I want to know.
Yeah. You can call her mom. Yeah. We've been doing this forever. Sure.
Oh my God.
It was so cute. I was just really happy because, and also to meet your best friend, like off the bat, because it was like, oh my gosh, good. She's got a support system. Okay. So if she like cries, which she probably will, because I'm going to cry my eyes out as soon as we like hang up the phone.
Yeah, literally.
Tears. I'm like, at least she's not by herself. I'm like, I have my chihuahuas at home. And she has
emotional support chihuahuas.
Exactly. And you had your I had my fur besties and you had your human besties. So that was kind of cool. It was really good.
Oh my gosh. And to see kind of how far we've come, it's crazy. If you guys don't know, by the way, my mom and I FaceTime almost every day.
And we can't get off the phone together.
We can't get off the phone. And it's not draining at all. It's not like, well, I have to go now. It's not like,
oh God, or at least on my side, because I pray, oh God, one of my fears really is that, Rowan, is that you'll be like, oh God, my mom's calling. Like nobody wants to be that mom. You know what I mean? Like God. Nobody.
No, my mom's the cool mom.
I was like, oh my God. But like I'm not trying to be like the cool mom from Mean Girls kind of thing where I'm like, hi girls. Like I'm not trying to be that mom. Even though my hair is blowing in the breeze apparently.
I mean, you could be, but I mean, you're not.
I'm not wearing a Juicy Couture tracksuit, okay? I'm not. I'm wearing my biker vest, but like, that's it.
Oh my gosh. No, whenever I see like you're calling me, my heart just like, oh, I get so happy.
Oh, you do? I didn't know. I do too. Really? I'm always afraid that you like are going to be like.
I never get like oh my God, I have to pick this up. I never like that. I'm always like, my mom's calling.
We're so barfy.
I know, it is so barfy. What is that? It's like the little emoji, like the smiling emoji with the hearts around it. Like, that's how I feel whenever you call me.
It's like, oh, she's hugging me. Hello?
Oh my goodness. Hi.
I'll be like, oh my God, it's Rowan. Like, literally. I literally say that out loud. I'm like, whoa, I'm so barfy. But you know what? It's great.
We call each other, not that when we FaceTime, sometimes we have the same exact expression when we answer the phone. Mm-hmm. It is so weird. It looks like I'm looking into a mirror because my mom was like, I'm going to copy and paste because my genes are great. It's freaky. I can't wait to rewatch this and notice kind of like all of our eye rolls and everything and see how
I just did it.
Right? I haven't had the luxury of looking at it yet. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It is, but it's awesome though. And it's like also, a point that I really do want to make is that, my heart goes out to everybody who, has been through an adoption experience, whether they're, a birth parent such as myself or a birth birth baby, like a, such as myself
Adopted.
and my daughter, we both were adopted actually. And, or the adopted parents as well, because can be, quite a tricky triangle, very tricky. Yep. So my heart goes out to anyone who has not had an experience, turn out the way that Rowan and I have, it really goes out to them. And that's why sometimes I feel I kind of feel guilty sometimes, even being so happy now, that we're together, that we're reunited, because there's so many people who are like, who comments, on TikTok, on your posts, Rowan, and I'm glad that they're comfortable sharing, but they'll say like, I'm so happy for you guys, but like, this is my experience. And, so I never want anyone to think that we're being braggarts, or that we're rubbing it in anyone else's face, that we are so happy. Like, this is the wish. I think I can speak for you, Rowan, that like, this is our wish for anyone who has been through what we've been through, is to have a positive outcome. So I want to thank everyone for the encouragement,
Yeah. And it's so weird. Like when I posted that TikTok looking for you, I didn't realize how many people shared a similar story or experience.
I know.
And it made me feel less alone, because I mean, when you're adopted, it's a very specific situation. And you can often feel like sometimes in those specific situations, like you're the only one who is experiencing something. But I very quickly came to realize that there's thousands of people out there who have experienced a similar situation. Absolutely. Not the same situation, but similar. And it's like, we need to talk about this stuff more, like the adoption process, the feeling of being adopted, even for, birth parents. There's a lot more that doesn't get talked about, there's so much stuff that gets swept under the rug. But yeah.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. It's it's an experience that can feel very polarizing and also isolating at the same time. The topic is polarizing rather, and the experience can be very isolating. So I think this is great. I mean, seriously, Rowan, and you're trying to find your birth family, not just me, but also your birth father, your parents of origin. It's opened up conversation for so many people, for so many others, which I think is it's just wonderful. So I just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone. And also thanks to the TikTok platform as well.
Yeah.
Of, allowing Rowan to really, to following her and allowing her to really listen to her actually, and allowing her to speak openly about it.
Yeah. You guys made me feel less alone and very much encouraged and heard. So thank you guys.
And you were there for her when I couldn't be.
Yeah.
So thank you. That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. And it's weird. Like, I found this whole LGBTQ plus community on TikTok. And it's one thing to have it in real life, to have friends who are part of the community.
Of course.
Or allies. But I think online is such a toxic place to begin with, or it can be, it has the potential to be. But finding that community online has really strengthened me and given me more confidence than I had originally, It's like
especially during quarantine.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh. Yeah.
Very important.
Absolutely. I'm trying to think of any like frequently asked questions that we get regarding our story. I know.
Well, the big one is a lot of people are asking, why I gave you up for adoption. And that's not something that I'm open to discussing right now. So in the future, it may be, but there are some things that, Rowan and I have agreed to keep private, we've agreed to keep private, and just to hold sacred to our family. So appreciate, all the questions that people do have. Keep asking, obviously,
Yeah.
So, and, but, because we'll set boundaries if there's something that we're just like, doesn't feel quite right now or yet, or it may never. but that's one that I can think of that's on a lot of people's minds,
Yeah.
is that I'm not ready to share that. Because she wasn't, I will say she was not taken away from me. Like, I will say that. It wasn't a legal issue where she was taken from the home. It was from birth. She was adopted. You were adopted from birth. And you know that, Rowan, but I'm not sure, quite if you shared that with people. But that, that's all right for people to know, I feel like.
Yeah, I think another question that I've seen, at least, is why does it seem like I'm more excited to meet my birth mom as opposed to my birth father?
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't say it's the excitement, but I think I would say I've always felt a connection to my mom. I never really thought or imagined that my birth father would be in the picture. I never foresaw like a future connecting or meeting my birth father. But I always wanted to meet my birth mom. I mean, you carried me for 9 months, and there's a bond there that was forged, and so I think meeting my mom was more important at the time. Like, finding her, you were like the primary like cause for my search.
Well, I'm very thankful that you found me.
Yeah. Oh,
very thankful.
Girl. Samesies.
But I think it is important for you to have a relationship, with your birth father. So,
yeah.
And I've definitely stressed that like the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's okay. I'm like, you can feel that way, but we don't want him to feel bad. It's like, I think it's important.
It wasn't a primary.
No,
I did not expect to find anything about my birth father,
But
there wasn't any anticipation. But it's cool because I got a double whammy, man. I found my birth dad and I found my birth mom. Like, okay, all right.
And you
found Miss Universe. What?
Right.
I see you, boo.
And you found him first, actually.
I literally found him first.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like 2 weeks after I found him that, whoa, by the way, here's your mom.
Yep.
There we go.
Literally, literally, it was actually, it was the week after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Spooky. It was crazy. I did not expect for them to find you that quickly. I was like, you could have given me like a month to kind of like, prepare myself mentally. Like, okay.
Well, I suppose you just really manifested it just a little bit too well. Too close for your comfort. A little too well for your comfort.
I guess I did. I was like, okay. Couldn't have given me like a 24-hour heads up.
Nope.
Hey, Rowan, BT dubs. You might want to like powder your face, put some cool compressed like on your baggy eyes.
Careful what you wish for.
Right. Thank God. Ugh, and now we're best friends, so hey, it worked out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
I know. And also, if there's people that have asked, oh my God, is Rowan gonna move, close to you?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, we're seeing. Just stay tuned. We're seeing what we're doing.
Yeah. Life is unfolding right now. It's like some things are in the works, so not jumping the gun. But I really want to be near you.
I miss you.
Like,
and I know I really, really want to be near you too.
Yeah.
I really miss you so much.
When we met for the first time in person, well, since I was born, but on July 1st of 2021. And so for 4th of July, we got to see each other.
Independence Day.
Mm-hmm. And oh my gosh, meeting you in person and like hugging you was just like, oh my word, that's my mom. Like, point blank period. That's my mom. That's my mom. Yo.
It's me.
And it's like, oh my word, I felt so warm inside, And then leaving was just so hard. You guys, I cried like the whole airplane ride home. That was like a 6-hour flight. and I was crying. I think the flight attendant was like worried or something.
Oh no.
Literally. I swear. Because she like kept on walking by, and I was just like, my mask was soaked because I was just crying. I don't think I told you that.
No. This is the first time hearing this. I mean,
yeah. I'm like, thank God my mask was black, because if it was white, there would have been just like mascara stains on it.
You had a soggy mask. Oh God, I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry.
I literally had a soggy mask because I was like, I didn't want to leave my mom.
That is so sad. I didn't know. Oh my!
I don't think I've ever cried that much on an I've never cried that much on an airplane. But I mean,
who cries on the airplane? I mean, obviously, like this is a different situation. No. I mean, this is an extenuating circumstance. Hello, but like seriously, I'm like, oh my God, like that's terrible.
And I was sitting next to this mother who had 3 screaming toddlers on the plane with her.
Good job.
And I was like, this is just lovely, you know? Like, if she was kind of worried about me, I think, because she kept on, like, looking over. I just had my big headphones on, like, crying in the corner, because I was sitting by the window.
She was like, I'm sitting by the window.
Yeah. I'm like, every second I'm further away from my mother.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Girl, I was even crying at the TSA checkout. Like, the TSA, like, security check thing.
I know, because you kept waving at me. Because I waited. Yeah. I was a good mom. I waited until she got through security. And she kept looking back. Just so cute. Because, like, Rowan, you kept looking back. And you're like, looking back. And you're like, hello? 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 And I was like,
mom.
I'm here.
Look, my mom's waiting for me. Look, she's waiting for me. No one has ever waited for me to get through, like, the airport. No one has ever done that for me. And I was like, that is the sweetest thing ever.
Of course. I mean, I wanted to make sure you were okay. And I was like, if something crazy happens, I was like, okay, just want to make sure I'm there.
Right.
You know, and we kind of like, you know, we're like fotzing around, you know, in the parking garage on the way back to the car, you know, just kind of like, you know, your other mother and I were going like, well, I don't know. Maybe she'll give her seat up and get a free ticket. I don't know.
We had talked about
I know. So I was like, you know, if the plane was like overly crowded and they were giving vouchers or something, you know, we talked about, you know, that you're like, okay, I'll give my seat up so I have a free ticket.
Maybe I can stay.
Right. I was like, can't you just stay? It's terrible. That was just like, I'm still like not over you, like going back to the West Coast yet. I'm still not over that. I'm still like, oh my God, like what?
I know. Same. I'm like, girl, don't make me cry on this live.
Like, no.
We're waterproof today.
I was going to say, we both have actually switched to waterproof mascara for the rest of our lives.
The mascara, at least, yeah.
Just like, I can't. I'm like, I can't. It's terrible.
We make each other cry for the randomest reasons. Like,
well, I mean, it makes sense, though. There's, like, so much emotion. It's just like, oh, my God. It's like, I'm not rolling my eyes at you. I'm rolling my eyes at myself, by the way. Just so people don't think I'm being, like, horrible to you. Like, what did she say? We have so much emotion and rolling her eyes at her daughter. Oh, she's terrible. Like, no, I'm really rolling my eyes at myself because I'm, like, ridiculous. Completely ridiculous because I've missed you, like, all these years. And then it's like, you know, I miss you, like, all over again. It's like, oh, my God, but it's different. But at least I get to miss you, but I know you. And I know that,
that's true.
You know, I'm in your life.
At least we have each other.
We can power on through it. Now
we have someone to cry with.
Yay! Woo! Confetti, glitter bomb. Glitter bomb. It's like, no.
Oh, I think one common question that I've heard is, why do you look so young?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am an esthetician. And a makeup artist, so I didn't wake up like this. I can't. You know what? I can't with people who are like, hashtag I woke up like this. I'm like, well, yeah, if you were asleep while your glam squad was doing your hair and your makeup.
Right.
Yeah, you did probably wake up, or if you like fell asleep while they were doing it and then you woke up. Yeah, but no. No, I look like a troll when I wake up. Like, completely. Like, this is a wig. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a wig. But no judgment to people who wear wigs. Like, what? No judgment to people who wear wigs, by the way, because they are fabulous. But I can't do it because I'm like, ugh, I get too hot. I'll be like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I can't with that. But like, seriously, I know, I've been a makeup artist for, over 25 years. So, longer than Rowan's been alive. And, there are tricks. There's tricks that you pick up along the way and things that, you develop for yourself that work. And, also, skincare, really good skincare. So yeah.
When I met my mom, you literally were just like, you gave me all these makeup tips because I didn't know how to do my makeup. And then you literally gave me like skincare tips.
Oh, well, I gave you skincare. Yeah, I literally gave you skincare to use. Yeah. You were doing all right. You were
judging me. I was like barely scratching by, like doing the freaking army crawl over here. Like, what do I do? Moisturize? Like, that's it.
But you did. But you did.
So, yeah.
And that was, like, super fun. That was really fun. Like, the first time, like, putting makeup on you was so fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my mom did my makeup when I visited her. You literally did. And it was so much fun.
It was super fun. That was super fun. Yeah. Because I was like, ooh.
You were cracking jokes right and left. You're all, like, blending and, like,
it was fun.
Literally.
Well, oh my God, I don't think we posted that. We didn't post that.
No, we did not, because you were like iffy about it. You're like, ooh,
stay tuned.
Stay tuned. So you might see that clip inserted later.
Yeah, some things we've like kept, like we're gonna keep like private. I filmed a little, a little selfie little video where I'm like, I'm going to get Rowan for the first time, but that was something I just wanted to show her, like, myself. Yeah. And it's just like our little family moment.
Keepsakes.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's important, it's important to keep some things, some things private,
sacred.
Yeah,
sacred.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did film. I think we filmed at the airport before my flight took off, like a little like reminder video, like a little letter to like the future self kind of thing. I look at that sometimes and I cry.
Of course.
I believe you.
You're like, I cry.
You're like, that was kind of the whole point, Rowan.
Just get it out. Don't keep it bottled up because that's what causes wrinkles.
Oh, girl. Do you have a fan blowing, by the way?
I do, and I just realized my hair's going.
You literally, your hair reminded me of Beyonce.
Look at, I'm like, no. What fan? What fan? Not at all. Not at all.
You're making me wheeze.
Let me put my heels on. I got a treadmill ready. I'm going to be like, hey.
Oh, my God.
Hey.
It's like from an 80s music video. Not you. It's just the idea of the...
I mean, like, it is hot, man. It's like in the 90s.
Okay. Oh, I thought you did it on purpose.
No, it's like in the 90s right now. Oh. I'm freaking hot, man. I'm like, it's hot over here.
Okay.
Just buckle up. I'm not even going through menopause yet. Buckle up.
Girl. Okay, yeah.
We won't talk about that. That's one thing.
Girl, not looking forward to menopause.
You got a while, hopefully. Hopefully you have a while.
Some people get it soon.
That's why I said hopefully.
Yeah.
Being realistic, but nice.
Let's manifest that.
Exactly.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If I can talk.
Right. Make sure you follow. Make sure if any of my followers are on, make sure that you don't follow my daughter already, Make sure that you follow Rowan X Rice. And also, she said copy paste, because we will be on there as soon as we're up to the amount of followers that we're allowed, that we need to have in order to go live. We will.
Mm-hmm.
So we need your
I
follow.
think we just need 1,000.
Yeah, but we just need people to do it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And also, I'm Glamstrosity. I'm Rowan's mom. She's tagged me in a bunch of her videos, so you can also find me, like, with her via her videos on TikTok also.
Yeah, and also, like, in the following list of people that I'm following, she's one of the 60 people that I follow. So just
I feel special.
You're my mother. You should feel special.
Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We love you, and we're very happy to share our journey together.
Absolutely. All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.